Hello my friends, it is September and thus it is time for a channel update. This one is a few days late, I'm sorry about that. Reasons will become apparent as we go on. If you don't know what this video is, I make a channel update every month to sort of keep you up to date what's going on, what videos are gonna be coming up and how things are going. This time I have good news and bad news. I'm gonna actually start with the bad news since I've gotten a bunch of questions about like, where have the videos gone? Where did you go? And especially in terms of the tutorial series for crafting custom worlds. So to properly answer that, let us back up a little bit and let me give you the backstory here. Starting now 3 weeks ago, I had 2 weeks of vacation coming up following the release of Minecraft 1.16.2. I was super tired and I really needed this vacation, so that was great. And it also coincided with the Summer Games Done Quick, so I watched a whole bunch of that. I did a bunch of work in the attic on our renovation project, which is finally nearing completion now. And my plans were basically that the second week of that vacation I would be doing lots of editing. I recorded a whole bunch of legacy stuff. I was going to continue on the tutorial series and all of that. It was great. I really wanted to complete the editing of all of the remaining Triple H streams, and I wanted to do as much work, maybe even finish up the entire work in the attic. I was going great, but then instead, when I woke up on Wednesday of that week, I woke up with an enormous neck pain. Basically bad enough that I really couldn't move at all. There's just no way I could sit in front of a computer then. So I was basically out of the game completely. I was just in pain, taking medicines to make it better, to take away the pain and to also start getting movement up. And that lasted for basically 3 whole days. And then for that weekend, I started walking again to start moving, because that's what I've been told to do when this happens. And so I've been taking walks in nature again, but then I've been super tired, and it's just to the point where I managed to do the streams. But yeah, I've had no energy for anything else. And then I went back to work, which obviously is taking a lot of my energy, and obviously I'm sitting still during the day. So then in the evenings I've been taking walks, and then I've just been beat. In addition to this, the whole family's been ill, and I think I've been the one that's been the least affected of it, but I do notice that my body is just like, I'm so tired. And so, for instance, yesterday I wanted to record this video. Well, I've wanted to record this video for many days now. But yesterday, I got up, I had nothing to do all day except take my walk and then stream. So I got up, I pretty quickly got out into the forest, took my walk, recorded a little bit of footage, came home, had my lunch, and I was just dead. And so I went to bed for a bit thinking, hey, I'll lay down and maybe it'll warm up and it'll feel better, and ended up sleeping for 4 more hours. So obviously there's some form of illness that lingers there, and it's just made it impossible to keep my sort of regular time input up. And yeah, being back to work, that takes pretty much the energy that I have now. And you know, since I'm not full-time YouTube, and likely never will be, any kind of thing that happens to me like this really affects the amount of videos a whole ton. And so instead of being like way ahead and having lots of edited videos ready for the Triple H series, instead I'm just behind on everything, and it really sucks. I felt really bitter for quite a while because I really had needed that vacation. And yeah, this first week back at work has been good, but it's also been extremely tiring. So that's what that is. None of the series have been cancelled. Nothing is wrong. It's just that I have not been well enough to make them. So I had hoped that I would have a whole bunch of Triple H videos, a new Legacy video, and the next Custom Worlds tutorials ready by the end of my vacation, and instead I've got nothing. So that's disappointing. But what can you do? I have to focus on just taking care of my body and being well. But that's not all the news. There's good news as well. Those of you who follow me on Twitter will already maybe have seen this. I got my drone back, which is amazing. I'd written that off. I thought it crashed in the ocean and I would never see it again. I got a bunch of phone calls from a number I didn't know about. Kind of ignored it because, you know, I get a bunch of different scam phone calls all the time. And then Srennen got the phone call from the same number. She answered it, and it was from a security company. And they went like, hey, are you by any chance missing a drone? And we're like, hey, yes. And so it turns out, remember if you saw the last channel update, I talked about us searching for the drone and there being this one fenced off area with security in the entire area, and we couldn't look in there. And apparently the people who own that place, they have the security for a reason, you know? And so they got pretty paranoid because a drone actually landed on their property. And so this guy has been trying to figure out why and what and who owned it. And based on the previous footage that was still on the memory card on the drone, he managed to track us down. This guy's a legend. So when I went to get the drone, he told me that he used to be a police investigator tracking people down. So that's awesome. But they were really paranoid that this was like a drone that was used to be, you know, making reconnaissance for like a burglary or something. But after talking to them, they were perfectly happy with just handing me back the drone. We deleted the footage that was taken then. But what had happened was exactly what I had suspected, which is the drone was running out of battery and it basically emergency landed. And thankfully, it emergency landed on their property instead of in the ocean. But that is just pure dumb luck. And you can kind of see on the propeller blade how it's touched into some vegetation. You can see there's slight green markings on them, but it's flying fine. It's perfectly okay. I had to put it through its motor routine and recalibrate things. It was saying that the gimbal motor load was too high when I started it up the first time. But when it just got some time to reinitialize itself, it went away and it's all fine. Which is crazy. I never thought that would happen. So that's super cool. It's been really windy and like I said, I've been super tired. So I haven't really managed to capture much footage with it. But still super happy to have it back. Alright, that was a lot of news. Obviously, the series are where they are. I really hope that I get well and that I get my energy back. The streams are going to go as normal. It's going to be fine. I'm going to try to do as much video work as I can, obviously, but, you know, I have to also take it easy, take a rest. So I'm not going to promise any specifics of the videos. I will try my best to get things up and going again. So, for some stats to round things off, the YouTube stats are way down, and that's to be expected. Like, the channel is driven by the news videos, and there have not been news. So after 1.16.2 is released, and the only things that have gone up and gotten significant views have been the combat snapshot videos. And, you know, it's way less than a snapshot per week, or maybe more. So, channel's kind of trending, or, well, I shouldn't trending down, I should say. The new subs are lower on YouTube. It's still really good, like we're over 41k, so it's not like bad, but the inflow of new subs is lower, and that I expected. It's always it's a struggle to see it, but what can you do? Twitch has been going really well, with the exception that I didn't get partnered, and I still don't fully understand why, which is weird. For a while, it just went up and up and up. The current average viewers over the last 30 days is now 91. It's been a little higher. We had hundreds of viewers every stream for a while, and now we're down to, like yesterday's stream only had like, I think an average of 66 viewers, so it's going downwards a little bit, and I just don't know when to apply again. I don't know what they want from me, so we'll wait a little bit. I think if I get over like 100 average viewers over a 30-day period, I guess maybe then we'll apply again. But for now, that's kind of just stuck. Not to say that it's bad, like, the streaming is going well. It's just that I don't understand what they want from me, so, who knows. So, I don't know how much I told you in these channel updates, but the first 2 times that I applied for partnership, they said, hey, try again later, we think that you're doing well. And the 3rd time, they said, no. What they said was, this is not a permanent rejection, but they didn't really encourage me to try again either, so, you know, that's where it is. If you do have the time, if you want to chill on some stream, if you want to see, we're doing Triple H speedrunning now, which is pretty cool. Go over to Twitch and just follow, and if you can drop in, that would be awesome. If not, my second channel is also available where all the stream archives go up, so just sub to Lime Uncut on YouTube. But really, the more support I can get during the actual live streams, the better, because I feel like we're pretty close to getting partnership, and it would unlock a whole bunch of stuff for us. But yeah, so that's where Twitch is at. And yeah, reasonably, YouTube is just going to be a little bit lower influx for a while until the next news cycle sort of starts. Gives me, hopefully, a little bit of time to catch up, even though it's a little hard to say. But anyway, that's that for this time. I hope you guys can be patient with me while I sort of try to rest up and feel better again. And I'm sure most of you are. I know I keep getting huge amounts of support and like supportive comments, people saying that I should rest and everything. So I know that you guys care, and it's awesome. And I thank you very much for that. Anyway, enough ranting for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you around. Catch a stream. See you in Discord, see you on the fan server, or see you in another video. Slicedlime out.